Finally, that grass is starting to bloom already. It's starting to look a little bit more like spring now. That means it's time to take these chickens out on pasture. Welcome back, guys, to CG Family Farm. So if you remember, 2 weeks ago I got some little Cornish cross chickens, meat bird chickens, whatever you want to call them, and I got them all for free. If you haven't watched that video, then we'll link it up here, and we'll also link it in the description too, so you can see how you can actually get lots and lots of free chickens, right? So anyhow, now that I got them home, it's been about 2 weeks. They've still been stuck in that camper that it was a last minute makeshift little shed for them, right? So they're still stuck in there. It's time I take them out, especially right now that we're starting to get a little bit more green grass. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm going to take them out, and that way we can start just moving them around the grass around here, around the backyard, and they'll be a little bit better. You know, I've heard that if they're pasture raised, they taste a little bit better instead of just putting them all grain, and also it's a little bit less expensive if you let them eat grass instead of just always feeding them corn and starter feed. So we're gonna be moving them out of there today. I don't have a chicken tractor yet. I know I've said I've been meaning to make one. Time has been tight around here, but what we do have actually is we have some I guess they're not chicken coops, but they're little cages where we had our roosters at. So we're gonna go grab some of them cages because they're empty right now, and we're gonna put them out here, and I'm sure they're gonna do just great in that area. So let's get going. Alrighty, so we got 3 rooster pens all set up here, and these are going to work perfect because they got the tarp around them, so they're still going to protect them from the wind, but we're going to be able to put them out here on the grass and move them around. Now the reason I set 3 of them up right here is because I've noticed that these little chickens still don't want to grow evenly. You still have some that are very small, you still have some that are kind of in the medium size, and then you have the ones that are pretty much ready. So I want to separate them, that way they can actually hopefully grow a little bit more evenly, because the ones that are very small I'm going to give a higher protein food. The ones that are a little bit bigger, like mid-size, then I'll give them more of a mix with a lot more cracked corn. And then the ones that are pretty much ready, I'm really just going to narrow it down to let them feed off the grass. That way they're pretty much finished up with pasture feed, right? So now comes the fun part of getting them out of there. They have been sitting there for a while, and it does kind of stink a little bit, but it has to be done. You have to excuse that they do look a little bit ugly, but understand that these little Cornish cross chickens, they're kind of bred that way. They're kind of bred to not have thick feathers, and they're also bred in a way where they look a little bit abnormal when they're growing. So but they're perfectly fine right now, and I gotta get them out of there because since it has been raining so bad, you can see all this water everywhere. It's been raining so bad, and the weather's still kind of cold. It hasn't really dried up, so that's a mixture of the chickens being there and a mixture of water and mud, and it's just a little bit bad. You have to excuse me. I have been really tight on time, so I've been meaning to do this for a while, but now we finally got around to it. So let's get those chickens out of there and into their new little coop. That took me a little bit longer than I expected. Good thing I had this little handy dandy, what is it, for like the pool or something like that? Oh yeah, that really came in handy, because if it wasn't for that, it would have taken me forever to get all those chickens out. It would have been much easier if I was able to actually get in there, get that whole camper out of the way with the tractor, and then I could actually grab them all at once. But fortunately, it was just too tight of a spot. I was afraid I was going to hurt a chicken while I was going in there with a tractor. So instead, I toughened it out and I grabbed them one by one. Again, it took me a little bit of time. It's getting pretty late now. I think it's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Between me having to do all this and then my wife's working today, so I got to be taking care of the kids. I got to do the cooking, the cleaning. That's why we're probably going to eat takeout today. But anyways, it was fun. I got them all set up. If you notice, on this first one, we got about 12 that are pretty much ready right now. And then on the second one, we got about 15 that still could use those extra 2 weeks to get ready. And then we have about 14 in this one that I really don't know what's going to happen with those 14. I'm afraid they're just not going to make it, because I mean, at this time they are getting pretty close to like 8 weeks. So I don't know. You guys tell me down in the comments below if it's even worth keeping them around, because I'm gonna have to feed them, and what if they don't even make it to the next 2 more weeks? Again, these kind of chickens are bred to grow a little bit quicker, so sometimes whenever their body doesn't grow fast enough, their organs actually grow a little bit faster and they kind of just fall over. So that is the risk about these Cornish cross chickens. This is again my first time. I am experimenting, trying it out. No guarantee that they're all gonna make it, but at least those first 12 over there, they're pretty much in the clear. That second batch of like 14, 15, I think they're pretty much gonna make it as well. So these last ones, sorry guys, I can't tell you any more about those last ones. But what I can tell you is that we're not gonna stop there. Remember guys, we talked about having some Rhode Island Reds, and we also talked about maybe getting a few more blue egg laying chickens. Well, guess what? I'm gonna let my little boy do the honors, all right? He's been wanting to be in the blog a little bit more. I know a lot of you guys actually have a lot of good comments to say about him. But again, you know how YouTube is, so I try not to put him out there too much. However, he wants to introduce the chickens to you guys. So let's see what he's got. Santi, you're first gonna have to get the turkey out the way. Hey turkey. Go home, turkey. Go home, turkey.
Go home.
All right, Santi, so what do you got over there, man?
We got some new chickens left.
You got some new chickens? All right, so you're going to take them out, Santi, and you're going to put them inside that little cage, okay, Santi? All righty, ahí te va. I'll help you out a little bit. Ahí está. Ven. Ven a agarrarlas. All right, get one. ¿Tú puedes agarrar una?
I'm going to put the black one.
All right.
Hey, come here, chicken.
What's going on over there? Oh, Cinderella being nosy again. You got one? You got one? Alright, let me close it para que no salgan. Wait. Aquí tienes que echarla. Right here. Good job. Alright, one more. Alrighty. You got another one? Alright, ready? Good job, Santi. Nice. One more? Alright.
Oh, no. There's only 5. Come here, little chicken.
Come here, little chickens. Come here, little chickens. You got it? Alright, here, I'll help you. It's okay, look. You got it?
They're fighting.
Well, catch them. Catch them. You're going to get them out, Santi. He's like, you're going to get them out. Hey, Cinderella, get.
Get off the way, Cinderella.
All right, get them out. Oh, you got one. There you go. Grab it good. Que no se te vaya. Don't hurt the chicken, okay? Good job. Yeah, good job. Okay, véntela para adentro. Let her go in. Can you fit? Good job. It's alright.
Got 3 more.
We still got 3? Alright. Get them out.
Cinderella, stop it.
Alright, let me help him out. Here, stand right here. I'll get him for you, okay?
I'm gonna hold it.
Alright, here you go, something. Put it over there. Yeah, we're good. You got it? Alrighty guys, so before we put the last two inside the coop, I want to let you know what kind they are. I know I did mention it, but I want to get you a closer look. Hold this one. Alright. This is our little Rhode Island Red. Look at them. They're very nicely feathered out. I actually bought them from a co-worker. He says they have 5 weeks old, so I mean I think they're really nice for 5 weeks old. He has fed them very, very well. Alright, mijo, I'll trade you. Alright. Then echa esto para adentro.
What one is this name?
That one is, what do you want to name it?
Carlita.
I don't know, we'll name them later. Alright, va para adentro. And then this one right here, he says that they're actually Easter eggers. If you see, you can kind of see, it's got a beard on this side, beard on that side. That's usually a good meaning that they're Easter eggers, especially, I mean, he knows what he's breeding, and he has them kind of, you know, a little bit mixed up, like a little barnyard mix. But he can pretty much tell what rooster with what chicken, right? So half Easter egger and half, I want to say Americana. That's what he said, but but we'll find out later as it gets a little bit bigger, right? All right, guys. So that's our new chickens. Put it in something. Good job. How do I close the door? You know how to close it? So while Santi closed up those little coops, I think we were about ready to call it a day, guys. It was a long one for me. Again, running around with these little chickens, running around with my kids, having to do the farm duties, you know, having to do everything inside. But that's how it goes, guys. We have to toughen it out sometimes, and we have to pull through. And hopefully, it is going to be all worth it here in about 2 more weeks whenever those chickens are going to be ready to feed our family. Santi, are you going to eat the chickens?
No.
He doesn't know that yet, but he probably will. We're going to cook it up nice and neat to where he's not even going to realize that it's those chickens over there, right? But anyways, I know that you may be concerned about the Rhode Island Reds and the Easter eggers being mixed in with the Cornish cross. I realize sometimes there's a little bit of a... I'll do the one from the top. Ready to go inside? Okay. I realize sometimes there's a risk of crossing, I guess you could say, diseases or something going on. But we give them probiotics in their water, and it's just a lot easier and more convenient if we are able to throw in all the feed and the water all in the same area. That makes it so much easier for myself. The days that I work, it makes it so much easier for my wife. So I believe it's going to be working out pretty good for them. Again, I know there's a little bit of a risk, but we're going to keep watching, see how they're growing. We're going to keep getting them probiotics. So that pretty much does it for today, guys. See, I believe those little Rhode Island Reds and Easter eggers are just about the same size as those Cornish cross that we had. But see, one's like that one right there. See, like those are a concern. They're not even coming to eat. Either they're ready to go to bed or they're just don't have enough energy, you know. So, and Cinderella's probably gonna have to be tied up because she just doesn't know how to behave around these chickens. See the difference in the size? A little bit bigger. I know they're a little bit dirty, but that's pretty much because they were in the mud, and now it's gonna be much more different. And then these, look at the size of that one. That's already a good 2+ pounder right there. Those in the back, we have a few that are probably close to 2 pounds. So it won't be much longer since they're gonna be ready. Alright guys, well today that was pretty much what it was about. It's pretty much just about giving y'all a little bit of an update of the chickens, move them out of the way of that mud and that mess over there. And here in a few weeks, I'm still gonna give you the final update of how much they're gonna grow. But I think this system's really gonna work out a little bit better, and they're actually gonna progress a lot more this way than they actually did in there. So check up with us in a few more weeks. So until next time, y'all get out there and have fun. You got it? Alright, here, I'll help you.